So you got the phone call
We
that
got the phone
no parent ever wants to get?
No, well, Rowan got the call because Andy had Rowan's details on him.
Yep.
So Rowan picked me up from work and trying to get the traffic to get out there and not knowing what we'd find when we got there, but knowing it wasn't very hopeful. And we got there and he was still alive.
Yeah.
Which was a bit like Andy, I'm bloody minded and I wouldn't let that
Thanks.
wouldn't let that go. Andy was hit by a cement truck.
So that's fairly extreme.
Go
being
on.
hit by a concrete.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah.
Yes, well, it wasn't a huge impact. It was more like a,
Yep.
I guess, like a shaken baby syndrome. There was bleeding and major trauma, so he was in a coma. By the time we got there, he was hooked up to life support, so he had the tracheotomy and all the machinery, and the neurosurgeon said that he's still hemorrhaging. If the bleeding stopped, there may be some hope, but he'd be a vegetable. My life would be ruined. And we needed to think about how far we, would let it go before we made the decision.
Yep.
So I just sort of said, look, you keep him alive, I'll worry about the rest.
Yeah, thank you.
And we did. We kept a vigil and read and begged, and I made deals with a God that I didn't believe in, and so all of those things really.
Yep.
The challenging aspects of Andy's personality as a child has just been, is now an attribute. So that bloody mindedness and questioning and all of those things that I never wanted to squash, so that, I didn't discourage that, so they've turned out to be really beneficial. And for me, I guess the same, not accepting defeat, and not that I like a fight, but if I have to fight, then I've challenged as well.
When I went through a time in my life when I didn't have any work for a couple of months, and when Optimism came from Matt saying, well, we'd have you here, I was extremely happy. I said, I'd really like to work here because they're very friendly, or I can say we now, we're very friendly people, and I've always wanted to own a cafe or work in a cafe. I've often appealed to me, hospitality or restaurant or looking after people, and because I like that general talking and just loving people and looking after them. So it's something to look forward to. Say, I could even learn how to make coffee or wait on tables, or just as much as I can do that teach me how to do that. I'm very happy about what type of people they are, and just generally have welcomed me there. Not many workplaces are able or even think about doing that. John said, you don't need to wear a name tag in here because you're a part of the family.